Wow. I'm confused. Whoa. Hey wonderful human beings, and welcome back to another video. If you're new here, my name is Remy and I share lots of vegan content and tips to help you live well. We're gonna be doing a big vegan butter taste test. I have 6 different kinds of vegan butter here and I thought I would just spread it on some homemade gluten-free sourdough and taste test each of them. There are a few that I haven't yet tried and a few that have just been sitting in my fridge forever. I don't know about you guys, but it takes me a really long time to get through vegan butter, and I had a couple of these sent to me by brands to try. So they've just been sitting, not getting any attention or love, and I thought today would be the day. We're gonna make a whole YouTube video about it. So that's what we're gonna be doing today. Before we start, just a quick disclaimer. I feel like people always ask why vegans wanna eat things that are not inherently vegan. And the answer to that is some people just want food that tastes good but doesn't necessarily have to be animal byproduct. A lot of people are also allergic to dairy, so this is an incredible option. And I'm by no means trying to claim that this is a health food or anything like that just because it's vegan. If you're a butter lover, even if you're not vegan, maybe you consider giving one of these butters a try. Just to try something new, maybe give your stomach a break if you're not great with dairy. For today's video, my butter vehicle will be these pieces of gluten-free sourdough bread. They're homemade, and I know that it looks a little bit wonky, but they're delicious. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Let's start with Miyokos because I have a couple of their different vegan butters. So the first one is this cultured vegan butter made with oat milk. This one is nut-free, which is really exciting for anybody who has allergies to nuts, of course. I've actually had this one already and I really enjoy it. What I like about this one is that although it has just a little bit of coconut oil in it, it's not primarily coconut oil based. And I find that some butters that are made from mostly coconut oil have like a sweeter taste to them, and honestly coconut is a little bit overused in vegan products because it's just such a great substitute, but everything starts to taste like coconut. You know what I mean, garbanzo bean? So let's give this a spread and try it out. Oops. I should probably make the schmears a little bit smaller because I'm gonna be eating a lot of vegan butter. So here we go. Yeah, I really can't tell that there's any coconut in this whatsoever. I really like it. I give it a 10 out of 10. Delicious. Next, also from Miyokos, we have this European-style cultured vegan butter made from plants. It's cashew cream fermented with live cultures. And this one has, okay, coconut oil is the first ingredient, but what's different is that it has cashews in it too. So I've never tried this one, but I know that people used to rave about this all the time. And the cool thing about this one is that it's most similar to like your classic stick of butter, which I think is really exciting for, you know, bakers or just people who want that nostalgic feel. It smells a little bit sweeter, almost smells like cream cheese. Ooh, oh my gosh. This really feels like restaurant style butter. It's a little bit thicker, I would say, than the oat milk butter. Is this salted? I can't tell if this one is salted. Okay, so this is salted. Okay, here we go. Oh wow. Okay, wait a minute. I'm confused. This one's also very good. I just feel like it doesn't have as much flavor as the oat milk one. Maybe it kind of reminds me more of like an unsalted stick of butter, like a neutral butter. So I think this could be really good for baking or just, I don't know. Yeah, I think I like the oat milk one better so far. So I'm gonna give this one like a 7 out of 10. Just because the other one was a 10 out of 10 and that's the bar has been set high. This one I'm excited about. This is another oat milk one, but it's flavored. So it's a garlic parm flavor, which is interesting. I don't think I've ever had a garlic parm butter like that isn't vegan. So I feel like this is gonna be super creative. Ooh, wow. Okay, I'm getting garlic for sure. I am getting a little bit of parm. I feel like this would be so good for making garlic bread. Like all you need to do is just this. Done. But okay, let's give it a try. Maybe I should see. Wow. Yeah, I feel like this is gonna taste really good. Okay. Here we go. Whoa. Oh my god. Okay, I taste the parm. You know what this tastes like? This tastes like garlic knots. Wow. Mmm. Oh my god, girl. Miyoko. I'm not usually into strong flavors in spreads. I know that sounds really weird, but I'm not like a dressing girl. I'm not like a heavy on the sauce kind of girl, but this is really good. I think the only thing is I'd have to be in the mood for it because it is so flavorful. You know, it's definitely a strong flavor. This would really just be perfect for any kind of like garlic bread craving. Miyoko's got you. I would give this an 8 out of 10. Only reason is because I feel like it's not something I always want to eat, but it's delicious. Oh my god. Next one is called fava butter. This is from the brand Fora Foods, and if I remember correctly, it's made from aquafaba, which is the liquid or brine that you get from cooked chickpeas. Looking at the ingredients, the first two are coconut oil and coconut cream. I have tried this one before, but it's been a while. This one's been sitting in my fridge for like at least a year. Ooh, should I check the expiration date? I'm kind of scared. This butter is 2 years expired, but we're still gonna try it, so I think it's fine. It's fine. This one's different because it's very yellow. The other ones were more like a pale, almost white color, like a traditional butter. This is very, very yellow, as you can see. And I've eaten this before. I just don't really remember what it tastes like. So it's not as smooth of a spread. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Right away, this has a coconut flavor, so if you're not into coconut, you probably wouldn't like this. But I will say, I remember that I had used this for actual savory cooking, and I feel like when you cook something savory with this, the coconut flavor will be a little bit more hidden. So I think this would be good for cooking, not so much like right on top of toast. Yeah, like it definitely has to be added with something to kind of hide the flavor. So I give this one, yeah, I don't know, I give this one like a 6 out of 10. Next up is Milkadamia's Buttery Spread. No palm oil, but what is in it? First ingredient, macadamia oil, but it's a blend which does contain a little bit of coconut oil and canola. Ooh, interesting, vinegar powder and yeast extract. So we are gonna give this a try. Whoa, did you guys see that? It like almost came out of the container. So you can see that this one in color is a lot more pale, kind of like the first few that we tried, unlike the Fora Foods. And ooh, it doesn't smell like vinegar. Let's put it on toast. This one's very good. I don't taste the coconut or the vinegar. I think it's salted really well. And yeah, surprisingly, even though there's coconut oil in it, I feel like it's because it's part of a blend already that it's not really like coconut oil. It's more just like a smidge of coconut oil in a blend, you know? I don't know if I'm making really much sense at all, but I really like this. I definitely prefer this one to the fava butter. So I'm gonna give this one a 7 out of 10. I really think the saltiness is like just perfect with this one, which I think is really important when it comes to butter. Last one, oh my god, there's a piece of butter there. Please ignore. Last one, this is one that I was actually making my way through very slowly, and I've had this one for, wow, I've had this one for a very long time. I'm actually very scared to check what the expiration date is on this one. This butter is also expired. Funny story about this brand though, actually. So I did a commercial with this brand, and it was at Vayner Studios, which was really, really cool. I loved it. It was one of my favorite campaigns ever. I don't know if I can really include footage here. I was making this like buttery lemon pasta, and this butter is actually really good. I believe they had 3 kinds. One was coconut, one was avocado based. I don't remember what the third one was. But anyway, weird story. I was trying to find the brand name. I couldn't remember what their social media tag was because I wanted to send it to my friend, and I couldn't find it anymore. So I have a feeling this company may no longer exist, in which case it's very unhelpful that I'm showing you this butter, but I had it in my fridge, and though it is expired, we are going to eat it. I remember liking this one a lot, so I have high hopes. And there's no coconut oil in this whatsoever. This one reminds me the most of, like, I can't believe it's not butter, that kind of stuff, the spread that you get when you were a kid. At least when I was a kid, I used to eat it. So let's, ooh, and it's super soft. This is the softest of them all. Like, it's almost like a whip. Okay, so last little chunk of bread. It's not as good as I remember it, but then again, this is also several years expired at this point. But what's interesting about this one is it really reminds me of like olive oil. I'm getting olive oil flavor for some reason. I do like this though. It's very nostalgic for me, like can't believe it's not butter vibes. I remember loving it when I first tried it, so I'm just gonna give it the benefit of the doubt and say that it's my fault because it's expired. But I like it, so I would give this an 8. No, I would give this a 6 out. No. Okay, I would give this a 6. I would give this a 6 out of 10, and then I'm gonna lower this rank to like a 4 or 5 out of 10 because I like this one a lot more than the Fora Foods one, but not as much as I like the Milkadamia one. I don't even remember what I rank these anymore, but yeah. Well, that brings us to the end of this vegan butter taste test. I probably won't be doing this again just because it's not too often that I have all these vegan butters in my fridge and I don't really purchase them or cook with them, but I will be working my way through these hopefully in a little bit more of a timely manner than I did with these couple-year-old butters. But I hope this was helpful. I think in conclusion, you should definitely buy the Miyokos butter, the oat milk one, and also the Milkadamia. There are a couple of other butters that I haven't tried, like Forager, which I've heard good things about. Earth Balance is always a classic. That was like the OG vegan butter that I feel like was the only option for vegans like 6 years ago, and that one's just always solid. It's great. And I can't think of any off the top of my head anymore, but there are tons of vegan butters out there. Honestly, the options are pretty incredible. Just looking at all these that I have here today, this doesn't even scratch the surface. So even if you aren't vegan and you're looking to just make a kind swap in your diet or something dairy-free, I would definitely recommend vegan butter. I think that people have them down at this point and they're just really delicious. I know it was a little bit different for me, but I hope you enjoyed this video and I'll see you in another one very soon. Don't forget to give this video a like if you enjoyed it and also hit the subscribe button so that you never miss a video. I'll see you in the next one.